Happy Monday.
Hello.
Hello.
We're here again.
And it's not raining.
No. Although I was just telling Jan, where I live, it's been trying to snow all morning, so just that really fine fluffy stuff. But
I woke up this morning and I thought, oh, it's nice and sunny, I'll take some photographs. And then I looked out again after I got my shower. Thought, it's not actually raining, it is not very good. I'm going to take this poor lady, she's spraining it. She's too this is too small for me, lady.
right, yeah.
God, I can't get it off her now. Oh, poor soul. Oh, I'll take it off her, she looks poor. She looks, there we go. Somebody asked me what stitch it was. It's just what I call a simple shell stitch. It's just 5 UK trebles in one space, followed by a UK double crochet, and then you do it alternate. I don't know whether you can see it better now, the lady who asked me. That's what it's like. I'm sure you'll find the stitch if you look it up on YouTube, because it's quite a straightforward.
Yeah.
I like it in the fact it sort of looks as though it goes diagonally, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But it's quite a nice sort of vintagey, retro-y.
Yeah, well that was
my
my idea, was sort of something that wasn't too holy, because I made it like maybe for a teenager.
Yeah.
Or a small lady.
Yeah.
Larger teenager, larger child. That's what I made it for.
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to be too...
all these that are like into, you know, the vintage, retro, 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be too holy.
Yeah.
Because if it's a young girl, you don't want her showing her underwear, do you? It's not nice, is it? She's only a...
No, even though they do. But...
Oh, they do. I just don't think it's nice.
No.
So that's the stitch anyway, and that's the buttons it's got on it. So there you go. And as for what I'm doing now, I'm still on my cardie. I've just stopped on the bodywork for the moment and just started on one sleeve. I've only done 2 rows on one sleeve though. So that's what I've done so far, and I've done a bit more on the bodywork. Since
it's very boho, isn't it? Very.
Yes, very bold as well as very boho.
Yeah. If
you're into boho, retro, and you're into greens, then I think this is for you.
Yeah, but very hippy trippy that, you know.
But it's kind of boho's in.
Oh, it is.
It's still really into. I mean, I follow her.
It's one of those things that I don't think ever sort of goes out of fashion, does it? Because there isn't a sort of fashion.
It never did with me. It's sort of like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I've got is the Ron Strong book with socks in. I'm not going to go through it today. I may go through it again if you want me to go through it later, but I'm not going through it today because I've got Sue here. So she doesn't want to go and see every sock in the book.
Because I've already had a look. There's some nice socks in. It's just that...
Yes. It's just I don't know whether I'm into socks, but I might be into the slipper ones, you know, like you wear in the house. The ankle slippers. I might be into those because my feet are a bit cold. But I just never wear my socks. I've got piles of knitted socks upstairs that I've made and I never wear them.
No.
Just doesn't cross my mind to. I mean, most of the time I've made them in lovely stripy wool and all sorts of things like that. Well, you're wearing a nice flowered dress like I'm wearing today and you've got a pair of orange striped socks on the end. It doesn't look quite right, does it? No. I should have made them in plain colours. Maybe then I would wear them. Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of like even knitted socks. I don't know, they just feel funny on my feet.
I don't like knitted socks inside shoes. I can't wear them. They make the bottoms of my soles feel sore. I don't know why, and I've tried all kinds of soft yarn, trust me. But I am not using things like merino because I just put my toenails right through them and then But I did used to like wearing them, you know, in the house.
Yeah.
Just paddling about in the house in them. But I just forget to put them on. As I say, mostly mine are like zebra stripes and very bright bold colours and things like that, and they don't go with any of my outfits, so that's why I don't wear them. Although I should, because, you know, like the bottoms of my legs get cold.
Yeah.
When I'm on my scooter, the gap...
Leg warmers, love.
I made a pair of leg warmers for my younger niece. She was going to a 60s retro party. And I made her a pair in all bold colours they were. She said, I must admit, I do wear them sometimes. she only wanted them for like a fancy dress thing.
Yeah.
She wears them now and again, she said. When it's cold, she puts them over
Yeah.
her jeans. Yeah, I'll have to make myself a pair of leg
Yeah.
warmers.
Leg warmers.
Because my legs do get cold on that winter.
Yeah.
And I'm not
You
one
know,
for...
because the thing is, if you've got your long stuff on,
Yeah.
nobody can see
Mm.
up to your knees, can they?
Yeah. Need a pair of long johns like Jed Clampett.
Yeah.
My ex-husband used to wear that because he worked outdoors.
Yeah.
And he used to wear his long johns underneath his jeans and well, he didn't wear jeans, he had to wear trousers for
Yeah.
work. And they weren't particularly thick trousers, you know. They were work trousers, but they
Yeah.
weren't. So he used to wear his long johns, especially if he was working outside and it was snowing or something, you know. Because he worked for BT, British Telecom, you see, and people want their phones fixing even if
They
it's
do.
snowing.
Yeah.
So that I used to always say he was either down a hole or up a pole. Mine, he nearly got killed actually. I shouldn't laugh because he was working in the middle of the road with the barriers round him, you know, and he was down this hole. And this motorbike joined him down the hole.
Oh no.
Yeah. Luckily it stopped with just its front wheel went on him.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily nothing else. It turned his back. Yeah. He just rode like through the barriers, you know, and just finished up in this
Oh,
hole.
you wouldn't credit it, would you?
No. But like the hole was small, if you know what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
wasn't a dug hole, it was a manhole.
Yeah.
So luckily only the front wheel of this bike fitted like in the hole.
Picture the scene.
Yeah. I would have said 1 minute I'm working away like that, next minute I've got a bike wheel on my back. Could have been worse.
Not good, yeah.
Could have been went a bigger hole. He could
Yeah.
have finished with a whole bike on his back.
Shouldn't laugh, should we? But
No.
hey ho.
And then another time he slipped on when he was coming down a pole and got hooked up with his wedding ring.
Ooh.
Nearly took his finger off.
God.
That was his excuse for never wearing it again afterwards. Well, I can't blame him, his finger was a mess.
Yeah.
We did manage to get the ring off by, he was in the bath and soaking
Yeah.
it and, you know, getting it
Yeah.
and he managed to get it off, but his finger just swelled up, it was a mess.
Yeah. Ooh, nasty.
Yeah. That was a good excuse for not wearing your wedding ring ever again, wasn't it?
Well, I must admit, I've not been very productive. I've still got...
Still got...
Let's see if I can get it out without losing stitches.
Mm. And you did manage to change Dolly, did you, for one with,
Yes.
with better hair?
Yes. But I'm still on with... It just looks... Just look at state of this.
Is it still a pullover?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
But I've got... I just put that on there so it wasn't flapping about.
Yeah.
That's the back. And that's another bit of the back.
What did you do, sew it up the back? Or
Yeah,
did you put
and
buttons
then
on
that's the front, so... It's an all-in-one.
it? Yeah. What did you sew
Nobody's pattern but me own.
sew it up and put a couple of buttons to get
Yeah.
it through, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's coming along.
Yeah. Well, we swapped dolls. I bought the blonde one and I had the one with the dark curly hair
Yeah.
from Sue. And then Sue got one doll and it had horrible hair, didn't she?
Yeah. But sorted it out.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can put this back in.
Now it was, without you losing it.
But I know I've not done any since the last come, but I've enjoyed.
The wool's nice. What is that?
It's some sort of, you know, there's
Feels
cotton in there.
Yeah, it does feel cotton.
There is cotton
It's nice,
in
isn't
there.
it?
I think I had 3 balls that I bought, I don't know, whenever. You know, much cheapness.
Well, it's for dollies you don't
Yeah.
buy.
All right, that's got stitches on. That one hasn't. Do it that way.
You don't buy merino, do you, for dollies?
No.
Let's face it.
And then I got, a while ago, some yarn from Ice, and on the you know, the pictures,
Yeah.
it looked far sort of brighter,
Yeah.
not as mucky as this.
That's the one drawback, I think,
Yeah.
with Ice, is that the colours aren't true, are they?
Yeah, but I put the purple strand in it is off a part cone I'd got from somewhere, and it just seemed to
Got anything floated in there? No,
sort of liven it up a little bit. So I've started on another, thingy shawl.
Another one of the ones I can't do. When Kelly came the other day, she goes, "Oh, I really like the pattern of that." I said, "Well, we'll have to have a tutorial with Sue next time she comes and we're all together."
But
We'll
I've put an extra increase in it.
Oh, see, look, she's getting fancy now.
Because I thought, I just wanted to see how it would come out. So it might get another 3 or 4 rows, and I'll look at it, and then I'll either carry on with it or else it'll get front
She
back.
likes to confuse me. I can't even do the play. You all think I'm Miss Wonderful that does everything. And I
No,
can't.
but we all have
Our hang-ups.
something.
Excuse me coming in front of the camera, but this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Well, it won't, because she's put extra pattern stitches in it. I
It's
don't
just
know why.
an extra increase.
I don't know why I can't start it off, but I just go completely. It's the way it's written in the book.
Yeah, it's not very...
Explained very well,
No,
is it? No.
and the thing is, if there was a closer up picture
of the,
of the
stitch,
top
you could
of
do
the
it without,
shawl, you could weigh it up.
Ooh.
But we've had that many, well, I had that many false starts with it, and then when I'd get it right, it was like, oh, well, what have I done? But carried on.
I just couldn't do it.
And then when I wanted to do another one, it was, and like I said, I went back to the first one I did, and I'm sat there looking at it thinking, right, well, on that row there's this, and on that row there's the other. But, no, it was just one of my Ice ones that maybe wasn't one of the better ones.
Yeah, I've got a couple upstairs that are not.
You know, and it's a few strands yarn, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, when they're not twisted. Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, I don't really like them when they're not twisted together.
It just didn't seem to.
Yeah. What?
But hey ho,
We should
I've got
carry
another
on.
7 balls of it to go.
I've got some
So
upstairs.
I shall think of something else to put with it.
Well, I've got some upstairs, and you're thinking, what? It mustn't have looked like this when I bought it because
this didn't.
No, because I've got a few dark ones
Yeah.
upstairs, haven't I? And I won't use them for me because they've got wool in them. And you know, I'm like itchy twitchy.
No, this I think is acrylic, so...
Yeah. Because I've decided to sell the green cardigan before I, even try it on.
Yeah, because
I know I'm just
woolly.
going to twitch. And I'm not making any more to just sit in my wardrobe, and it's just pointless, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's all I've been doing, really.
Well, I've just been doing my green. I was supposed to be starting some bags,
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Your boho bags.
The boho bags, but I thought, no, I'll finish the cardigan off first before I do any boho bags. I'm determined I'm going to get these ornaments at least shaved down from in the garage. Well, they're not ornaments, I'm selling a lie. Ornaments means part balls, doesn't it?
Yeah.
These are mostly one ball that I've either got left over from something else.
I think you want to get in that burgundy bin.
Yes.
She's got
burgundies and reds. And
burgundies and reds in, and I'm not kidding. It just looks. I'll have your leftovers, love. Do you know what I mean? It just the colours together, and they're all so subtle.
Yeah,
aren't they?
Well,
but I just think they'll make
together.
Yeah.
Well, you can do the green one. I've done one green one. I don't want to do another one yet. You know those pale greens yours shows, don't you?
You want to change.
I've used the same body shampoo stuff, body wash. But I'm so itchy today, I don't know why.
Getting a flea off Gigi, I bet.
I've had a shower this morning, cheeky stew. Yes, I had my shower. I've got all clean on.
Oh, well.
Because my trousers I
Good
had
much.
on, well, yesterday I didn't get dressed, to be quite truthful. It was a PJ day. But Saturday I had on some black velvet trousers, and my legs are shrinking. They really are. My legs are shrinking. Because my niece says to me, you're walking on the bottom of your trousers. And I wasn't just walking on the bottom of them, I was walking on the trousers. They were underneath my heels. And I'm thinking, they fitted me. I really need that injection. My spine shunted. Still not heard a word from them yesterday.
What were we doing yesterday? Oh, fixing the security light outside. We got one, and it's been up there donkey's years. But it started coming on in daylight as well as at night. So
you've had to...
there was no fixing. It was fix it with a new one. Well, so we were putting that up.
Well, mine went off and it just wasn't working at all. And Ariel said, is it switched on? And I said, yeah, it's switched on. So I went in the garage and I switched it off again and switched it on again. Meanwhile, I'd bought a new lamp. He said, well, I'll come and put it up for you. Yeah. Walked back outside again and the other one was working. Huh? Well, we got tired, I don't know. So I've got a spare lamp ready now.
Oh, right.
Because if it's gone off one time, it might go off again.
Yeah.
So.
The other trouble is, it's sort of the sensor on the new one is sort of dome shaped, so it captures more area. But I don't want it coming on when you first go outside. I want it coming on.
Oh, mine goes on.
You know, it's like...
But mine doesn't
It's
stay.
hard out to try and describe it.
Mine doesn't stay on. If I go out to the dustbins and that, it comes on and I'm fine. Halfway through putting something in the bin, it goes off.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there going, yahoo, yahoo.
Well, I used to do that with the old one. You know, it was... you know, going out from the house to the garage.
The garden ones come on all the time, but I think I've got a fox that comes and goes.
Yeah.
And then I've got squirrels that come and go, but they don't come at night. Probably a cat.
Yeah.
I've got a cat that, well, Poppy wasn't quite quick enough. Let's just say thankfully. Didn't want anybody knocking on my door saying, excuse me, your dog's just had my cat. But she loves anything that runs.
Yeah.
She's off like a rocket. Even Gigi, I mean, Gigi couldn't catch anything, bless his soul.
Hey, you know, he could surprise you.
He's a quick little devil, but he's not that quick.
No, he's only little, isn't he?
No, his little legs don't go fast enough for a cat. He was here yesterday. He was here because he came Saturday night because his parents had gone out for a birthday dinner. And I said to him, well, if you want to stop out late, stop out. I said, I'll keep him, you know, you come and get him in the morning. So they said, yeah, okay, fine. So, yeah, he slept. I was supposed to be watching a live video thing with Sean.
Right.
And we both fell asleep.
Oh.
There's something about Gigi.
It's probably not a reflection on you, Sean.
It was just like, you know, having him there and he's like snoring and I'm just like that, and eventually I just go to sleep. It's just something about him. I mean, I got asked if I'd do a live video and I'm thinking, I don't know what to do. I mean, can you imagine me trying to do a live video and trying to read the comments at the same time?
Yeah.
And somebody said, oh, you and Sue and everybody would come, and I'm thinking, we don't be as bad as each other, we'll be able to try to read
it. I don't know how it worked that.
I don't know either. Because I couldn't do it on this.
No.
I'd have to do it on my webcam, you know, because this doesn't link up. This would go off anyway in 45 minutes, wouldn't it? Oh, by the way, we haven't set the alarm.
Oh well.
Oh well, if we go off.
Oh well.
If we go off, we go off. So I don't really know how we could work that one.
No. No, all this technology's like...
It's all too much for me.
Over my head.
Too much for me. No, it takes me all my time to do a video, never mind about a live
It's more
one.
than I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you've got used to it now, haven't you, with mine?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I couldn't...
You couldn't do it at home, you mean?
Yeah, you know, sort of like set it all up and upload it and...
I mean, people
God
say,
knows
how
what
do you
else.
just look and chatter? And I say, I just forget the camera's on. and I just chatter away like to my
Yeah.
little self, you know, and just talk away. That's the reason why I was self-conscious when I first started. It was like, what do I do next? You know?
Everybody is. I mean, crikey, look at me.
Yeah.
I was
You
panic
get-
stricken, wasn't I?
When I walked off the first video we ever did together, I walked away from her and she's going, don't leave me, don't leave me. And I said, carry on chatting. Carry on chatting, I'll be back in a minute. And she's going, when I came back, she goes, oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yeah, but when you think, oh, what do I say?
Yeah, but
Oh,
now you get used to it. You're used to it being there and we just
Yeah.
chatter on. Yeah. We're like little magpies, aren't we? Chatter, 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 chatter. Yeah, and I did wash up before she came today.
Yes.
I washed all
Yeah.
my dishes. If you're watching Christina, I washed all my dishes. You see, it's Monday is a bad day for me, Monday.
well, that's it. If you've had a lazy Sunday, which I'm sorry, everybody's entitled to have it.
I had a definite PJ Sunday.
have a lazy day.
Definitely PJ day. And then by the time I thought about getting ready, I was watching Endeavour or something else. I was watching a few things I had bookmarked,
Yeah.
you know, on the TV. It used to be Vera, but it was very
Yeah,
short
she's good.
series,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
mind you, the thing is, the 2 hours programmes, aren't
Yeah.
there?
But it was
she was good.
Yeah, but it was only short, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So now we're on Endeavour now.
Yes, I must admit we watched Endeavour as well because there was no on anywhere else.
Well, I have to watch Call the Midwives on catch up now.
Right.
Because I watched that. Maybe
Yeah.
tonight I watched Call the Midwives, yeah. Because wasn't the good choice too, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I love Call the Midwife, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to watch Endeavour.
Yeah.
I like a good 2 hour one that you can sit and do something with.
The only thing is, it's on ITV and there's adverts.
Oh, yeah, that bugs me. I like these big ones that don't have any adverts, but
Yeah.
there's not many of them.
No.
Because even the ones that were on BBC that are now coming up on Fox or Alibi, they're sticking adverts in the middle of them now. Which you know
Well,
you
yeah,
never
they
had
do
when
on
they,
the-
you never
yeah.
had when they were BBC. Why am I so itchy?
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't got a flea. I won't.
No, you won't have.
It could be washing powder.
Yeah.
'Cause these are clean on, but they've been washing powdered, if you know what I mean. Well, sachets these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those little squarey things.
Oh, I'm back to loose powder, me.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Costco and we were getting some stuff and I thought, oh, I'll just have a look at washing powder while I'm here. And I got a big tub of it.
Yeah.
And it's alright. It's
Yeah.
not so bad at all.
Well, you see, I don't need
And it's
all
great
these-
because I don't have to keep, you know,
Yeah. Well, I don't need
every other week.
these fancy dancy ones because I don't get dirty. I wash my things because obviously I've had them on.
Yeah.
But it's not like when I had Ian here and he was like oil on his trousers from his motorbike and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I stopped buying the really expensive ones, you know, because what's the point?
Yeah.
My stuff doesn't get...
I must admit, I,
dirty.
you know, the liquid ones, the liquid pods.
Yeah, that's what I've got, yeah.
Sometimes, if you're only washing on a low temperature, they
They don't dissolve.
don't dissolve properly and you
Mm.
get, like, gunge.
Well, mine, even though I put them right at the back behind the washing, sometimes they come and I can see them going round, you know, the glass bit.
Yeah.
And they're like slime, because mine are purple, the lavender ones, you see.
Yeah, I say.
Hey, say, lavender, I think it's lavender and something or other. Anyway, I can see them like, and they're like slime. And I brought something out of the washer one day and it was like a snail trail. You
Yeah.
know, all the way down.
Yeah,
something, and I was
sometimes
like,
they just
"Ugh."
don't dissolve as they should.
Yeah.
But no, my other half's a bit funny about washing stuff.
Yeah, about snail trails.
Well, I got a different fabric softener
Yeah.
because we were shopping in a different supermarket, and I just thought, oh, I need some, I'll get
Yeah.
some. Oh, you'd have thought. I don't know. You'd have thought I'd done something really serious. What's that stuff you've washed stuff with? You know.
Oh, Ian doesn't like
I
things
just,
that smell. You know, that smell.
Well, I try and
feminine ones. Yeah.
I try and get what they call the sensitive ones.
Yeah.
Because they're not very perfumed.
Mm.
You know, they do the job, they soften the clothes,
Yeah.
but you're not left with the...
Yeah, I used to get the unscented because Irene used to
Yeah.
get potty if he smelt of like lavender.
Well, I know, but some of them, I mean, come on. It's like a pox doctor's surgery, isn't it?
It's not very manly, is
Oh.
it, to go out smelling a potpourri?
No, but I can't stand the smell of some of them. Absolutely.
And I would not put those crystal things in. You know, unstoppables or something.
Now, tried some of those at
Oh.
work,
I wouldn't put them in.
and
They're very
somebody
scented.
bought the blue ones.
Yeah,
Flipping heck.
they're really stinky,
Oof.
aren't they?
But then we got some sort of like a goldy coloured ones, and I think they were sort of more vanilla-y,
Yeah,
and they weren't so bad.
yeah.
But it's just that smelling. Oh, wash it. I'd sooner have it smelling of clean.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to when I can dry it outside. I really like drying my washing on the line outside.
I like doing sheets and towels, maybe not clothes so much, because I've got addicted to my dryer, you see.
No, I like putting if it's like these kind of dresses, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a flimsier, or the ones like the crinkled,
Yeah.
the 3-tiered gypsy skirts. They dry better,
Yeah,
not in the dryer. They dry better outside, you know, because then they just hang nice.
yeah,
And you could straighten the hem out before you know, when you peg them out.
yeah.
Yeah, some things I like. I'd rather dry outside. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I just peg all my underwear out as well. I know. I had a friend of mine.
Oh, I used to.
I had a friend of mine. She used to peg her underwear in the, you know, the conservatory or the porch
Right.
because she didn't want her neighbours seeing her underwear. And I said, "Yeah, but you've got to think about it. Maybe your neighbours think you don't wear any." She didn't even peg her husband's out or the boys. She didn't peg any of it out. It was always inside. She pegged clothes out, but none of the underwear. I'm thinking,
Each to their own.
yeah,
It's,
but don't you think if you never saw any underwear on a line, you must think, do they wear underwear? You know, do they go commando? Do they?
I'd probably just never even have given it a thought.
I mean, I peg mine out like that. I don't care. But my daughter-in-law, she pegs them like that with one peg at the top, like so that they just hang down like a dishcloth. No, I don't care. I just peg them out like that. And mine are not smalls.
No, well, I like bedding and towels that have been dried outside.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward for me with bedding because my line's quite low, so I can reach it. So with bedding, I have to be careful how I sort of gather it up to put it on the line. You know, then I have to keep swapping it around because like only one part of it dries, and then I have to keep turning it over and drying the other part. Yeah.
Well, I know when I was younger, I always used to, put it over the line. And then I saw somebody pegging out, and they did like the corners and then middle bits.
Yeah.
So it was.
Yeah.
And I must admit that does dry a bit quicker, but I was frightened to death of it blowing away because you'd get a bit of a breeze, and it'd fill the sheet.
Yeah, like a sail. It
flipping heck, am I going to lose that?
No, I used to put mine over the line like that, and then put 4 pegs in.
Yeah.
But that was when my line was higher up.
Yeah.
But now my line's low down because I'm short.
I must admit, I've not got a washing line anymore.
Yeah. I've got a prop. I've got 2 washing lines and a prop. Well, I've got a couple of props, if you know what a prop is.
I know when we had the deck done outside, we had to take it down and it never got put back up.
Yeah. I put mine back up because Ian didn't want me to put it back up. He's got to think about lines going across. He wants to roll them up and hang them up and, yeah.
No, my neighbour's got one of those, umbrella ones.
Oh, I don't like them. They don't dry anything.
Oh, no, she's...
Yeah, if you've got a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
But the ones in the middle don't dry. You know, if you peg your undies in the middle, you peg your sheets on the outside and it twists round. But mine snapped off. It went rusty and it snapped off. Because you're supposed to take them in, aren't you? No, I never did. I just left it out in all weathers, you know. I wouldn't mind one of those that fits to the wall that you just pull out like expandable thing.
Oh, right, yeah, you used to get them for bathrooms, didn't you?
Mm.
You'd have them, you know, on one wall
Yeah,
at the
you
bottom of your
trail
bath,
it
and you
across.
just
Yeah. I mean,
trail
like
it
on the
across
decking here,
to-
you could take it across
yeah,
when you wanted to dry your washing, obviously, and then just let it go back again. And they also sell the ones that are like expandable, like crisscross things that come out from the wall and you just hang your washing on them.
all right.
Yeah, but I'd probably walk into them, knock
Yeah.
myself out or something. Forget it's there, you know. I mean, I've got my little airer things and that, which I put out on the decking.
Yeah,
They're not
that's
bad.
as good as it.
Yeah, they dry everything if it's a nice sunny day.
Yeah,
And I
because
have-
it's like if you've got, you know, woolies or
Yeah, and I have been known to hang my towels and stuff over the railings. You know, it's like when you go abroad into it and they've all got the washing hanging over the balcony.
Yeah.
And the rugs and everything hanging over the balconies. Because that's what they must do. It tickles me, you go some places and they've got the duvets and everything, haven't they, hanging over the
Yeah.
balconies. And I'm thinking, why did they fall down?
Well, obviously they've got used to the idea of doing it, and they do it in a way where,
They don't fall down, do you?
and I should imagine some do.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
Yeah, it used to tickle me in the olden days where the houses were terraced and they were like facing each other. And you would have a line that went from that house to that house and they were really high up, weren't they? And they were on a pulley. And you used to pulley it like that, peg your washing on it, didn't you? Then pulley it across, put some more on, pulley it across. And you used to have days where you had this washing line because like there was two houses, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So you couldn't both peg out, if you know what I mean, your sheets and stuff on the same day. So you used to have days where you used to peg them all out, yeah. And you go, I mean, they weren't even touched by anything underneath it because they were really high up.
Yeah.
But you don't see that now because, I mean...
No, but it's sort of like, you know, in the rows of terraces.
Yeah, everybody's too
And-
posh now, aren't they?
Yeah, but you'd get washing lines down back street.
Yeah, down the back alley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we used to get told off, we ride our bike down the back alley and somebody's
Yeah.
got all the sheets out. Because you're riding through them all going...
Yeah.
But that was the same, you had days. So you didn't have any arguments. People had days where they were allowed to peg out.
Right.
Because usually, because they went between two houses, like,
Yeah.
it was one
I
house.
also when I lived in a terrace, I had a washing line in my backyard. I never used,
Yeah.
you know, I never went and sort of
Outside.
like used the back street.
Oh, yeah.
Because sort of like when I was younger,
Yeah.
but not like, you know, you were confined to your own backyards because
yeah.
by then the washing lines had gone because people, you know, would drive cars up and down back
Yeah,
streets.
that all
so-
stopped when the cars came
Yeah.
along, really. I mean, but nobody afforded a car where I lived. You know, so there was nobody driving a car
Yeah.
through the washing, you know. We just push bikes
Yeah.
and bogies. Remember bogies?
Oh God, yeah, bogies.
Bogies are like a go-kart, but you make them yourself out of both
Yeah.
pram wheels and bits of wood. And,
Yeah, when pram wheels were pram wheels.
proper pram wheels, yeah. Not these little scooter things that they have these days. Proper big, you know, the
Yeah.
coach-built pram wheels. Yeah. Oh, if you found an old pram you were in it.
Oh, yeah.
What? Used to use all the
That's
springing
it.
and that, and then used to be going mothering your dad for bits of wood, didn't you? And
Yeah,
putting all make a bogey.
that's it. We
You
got
steered
the
it with
dad.
your feet, but there was no brakes,
Yeah.
so you just went careering down hills, didn't you?
That's it. Yeah, if you had to stop in a hurry, you fell off it, didn't you?
You had to steer, like you with your motorbike, you had to steer it into the
Yeah.
grass, didn't you?
Oh, they were fun.
Oh, of course they were. Made our own fun
Yeah.
back in the day. We didn't have all
Piece of
these
3x2, couple of planks, and
Yeah.
a set of, you know,
Set of
pair of pram wheels. You
Yeah.
were off.
You were away. You had a great bogey, didn't you?
Nick somebody's washing line for you for
your
your
steering.
steering.
Oh dear, they were great days. Those were the days.
They
Today
were.
everybody's got everything, haven't they?
Yeah, and it's all PlayStation, Xbox,
They're all-
YouTube.
Everybody's indoors these days,
Yeah.
aren't they?
You don't see kids out like you used to.
I know there's paedophiles and God knows what, but there must have been paedophiles.
Oh,
when
yeah.
my son was small, but All I
Yeah,
used
because
to
we were always, you know, told, you know, don't touch strange men.
Yeah, all I got told was stay in a group.
Yeah,
That was my, don't go anywhere on your own.
yeah.
Don't play on your own. Stay in a group.
Well, we used to.
If
you
your
know,
friend goes in for the tea, you had to come back
Yeah.
home until they were ready to play out again. You weren't
Yeah.
allowed to just sit on the street by yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, we went everywhere in a group anyway. There was always about 5 or 6 of us wherever we went. I mean, for years I thought I was a boy because there were all boys around me. So I didn't want to become a boy in the sense of like I wanted to change sex.
No,
I
but
just
it
wanted to be a boy because they had more fun. And they played cricket and they played football and they played, you know, whereas we were supposed to sit there with our dolls, you know. Didn't seem fair. I was the one who was hanging upside down off a tree.
All over. There was sort of like a sort of country park, if you will, near where we were. And we'd just be off for the day.
Yeah. We used to play down the culvert with the rats.
Oh, God, no.
My mum used to say, you've been down that culvert again, haven't you? Because it has a certain smell because the rats lived there. We used to chase the rats. I mean, I wasn't frightened of them back when I was a child. They were just part of your life that you saw a rat. You just made a noise and it ran away, you know. You know, and it come swimming towards you, stuff like that. So wonder we didn't get all kinds of poisoning, you know, really, because we used to wade in this blooming cut thing, you know, the culvert, the stream, where the rats were. Yeah, we used to spot the rat.
You just go over railway lines.
Yeah, poke it with
at the station on a crossing. I hasten to add, or else we'd walk further up and there was like a footbridge.
Yeah,
and we'd go over that and then off we were down Jumbles.
Yeah, well, this culvert used to go under the road, so it was like a great big tunnel, and that's where the rats used to be. So we'd arm ourselves with a big stick because on the other side was a park, you know, like a bit of a swing park. So, because we were told we couldn't cross the main road, because, you know, dangerous. And we used to go under the road to get to the park, which is obvious because we're not crossing the main road, and we were going wading through this stinky, smelly water with the rats and stuff, but we weren't going over the road.
No, that's true.
We weren't disobeying. You arm yourself with a big stick so you could poke a rat on the nose, you know, make it run away. I mean, now I wouldn't do it. I'm scared to death. When you're a kid, you don't know any different. It's like, oh yeah, just bop it on the nose and it'll run away.
Yeah.
You know, and they did.
Well, no, in summer, you know, summer holidays when it was nice weather, oh God, we'd be off having an adventure and you'd come back at tea time, oh, I'm starving.
Yeah, we used to go up Tandle Hills, which was just, it was a sort of a park, but a wild park. You know? I mean, there was nothing, there was no swings.
No, well, I'm saying, you know, the Jumbles, it was like, it was where they built a reservoir.
Yeah,
but
we used
there
to
was
sail on
public
Jumbles,
you know, there was public access to get down to.
Yeah, I wanted to walk around Jumbles.
Yeah, well, we did that on a regular basis.
Oh no, it was a great event for me.
You know, as kids, we used to run, you know, we'd run round it and.
My ex was sailing on the reservoir. We had a small boat, it was like a windsurfer, but a bit bigger, with a sail and everything. So he used to go off sailing because I didn't like it. He used to shout at me. Oh. Tell you that, Jumbles would have been any narrower, I'd have gone off and walked back to the shore. But I knew it was deep, so I didn't bother. No, I used to walk, set off and walk around it, but then I got commandeered into the tea tent, you know, the tea tent, which I didn't like. It was too much like being at home. Making coffees and teas, and you had to take cakes and you bake yourself.
Oh no, I've got small photographs of me and my brother, and we was only about, I don't know, 6.
Yeah.
Maybe not even 7.
Yeah.
Maybe just about 6. With them building the dam for the Jumbles Reservoir.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I've walked across that dam a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the footpath, isn't it?
Yeah. And then further down there's like a little bridge. Well, we used to go across the bridge, and then instead of turning up towards the dam, we'd turn right along the brook, and that's where we used to go picking bluebells. I mean, I know they're endangered now, and you can't, you're not supposed to, but
well, when we went
when we were kids, we'd go home
Well,
handfuls of bluebells for your mum.
We got really, really upset because when we were kids and when I went to Tandwells, there used to be this massive expanse of bluebells and that. And they built houses on them. So they got rid of all.
Yeah.
It was like, we used to call it Bluebell Wood.
Yeah.
And it was just like, the paintings and the pictures that you see, where there's just like masses of bluebells all the way where you can see. I mean, I must admit we used to pick them then, but I mean, there were thousands and thousands and thousands of these damn things. But then they dug them all up because they built houses on them, and we were really upset. In fact, there was quite a bit of a few raw, by the they said naturists then. No, not the naked people. The naturalists. Because they said it shouldn't have been they should have at least lifted them, put them somewhere else because they were endangered.
Those little kids' fishing nets and a jam jar and catch little sticklebacks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go frog spawning.
Yeah.
Catch frog spawn. And then we'd take them and put them at school and that, and then we'd get in trouble because over the weekend they always hatched.
Yeah.
And the caretaker would come in and because he'd be catching little frogs up.
Yeah.
It's all very well you putting them in there, but they just always seem to develop over weekend.
Yeah.
They got to the bit where they got
they
got to the bit where they got little legs out and everything like that, and little gill things.
Yeah.
They got to that stage, but then they always turned into frogs when it was weekend. And we were finding little frogs hopping about all over the classroom. How they go out of the fish tank, I don't know.
Oh no, I remember.
Must be good leapers.
Doing, collecting frog spawn.
Yeah, but every time I took frog spawn home, they never developed. I don't know why. When we took them to school, they did well. But whenever I brought any home, I mean, my mother wasn't keen.
No.
On me bringing frog spawn in, but she'd let me do it, and my dad would get me some water and stuff. But they never survived. They just sort of died. They didn't hatch at all.
Pass.
Maybe my mother put a bit of bleach in them or something. Bit of hot water or something. She didn't want them anywhere in the bottom.
No.
She didn't want no frogs.
No, we used to do that in summer, and then if it was raining or anything.
Yeah,
by the time I was about 7 or 8, my grandma had taught me how to crochet.
Yeah.
And I'd taught my friend.
So you used to sit
and we used to sit, we make long tubes of single crochet, double crochet,
Yeah.
For our Barbie dolls.
Yeah. Well, what I used to do, because I couldn't afford sequins, or my mother didn't have sequins, I used to cut the silver foil, milk bottle tops.
Right.
The silver foil. I used to cut them into little pieces and sew them on dolls' dresses and that, so they were like it was before Come Dancing and all this stuff. There used to be a ballroom. Every Saturday night there used to be ballroom dancing. And they used to do all this formation dancing, didn't they? It was always in the Tower of Blackpool or something. And
Come Dancing, it was.
It was called Come Dancing, was it? Yeah. It wasn't like
not like Strictly Come Dancing.
No, not like Strictly. They were usually troops, weren't they? Dancing. And
because that formation stuff used to be really good, didn't it?
And they always used to say things like, "Oh, her mother has hand stitched all these sequins on the dress." So I couldn't afford, or I didn't have a sequin, so I used to cut little teeny weeny pieces off the silver tops of the milk bottles and sew them on my dolly's dresses.
We had in the village like a sort of haberdashers.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Fabric and Frills it was called. And sometimes we'd go in with our pocket money.
Yeah.
And just buy half a yard of sequins.
Yeah.
If we were making, dolls' dresses and what have you.
Well, I had a teenage doll long before Barbie or Cindy or anything. It was just a teenage doll.
Yeah.
And I used to knit all sorts of little things for it. When you think I must have been... I had no patterns. I was only not a toddler. I was a bit older than that, probably about 8 or 9, because I was still at the... What was that? Oh, it was in there. Thought it was my camera then. I'd only be about 8 or 9. I used to knit and make little cardigans and cut dresses out. And, my aunt used to let me sew on her sewing machine because I sewed my finger a few times. But they always say...
I had a little miniature sewing machine.
Oh, no.
It was supposed to be like a toy one, but it was proper metal, and it was really, really good.
Well,
That's how I got started. It was like a maroon burgundy colour.
Well, I've still got the sewing machine here. That was my aunt's. It must be... It's older than me. It must be about 80-year-old or something.
Yeah.
As a singer. I had it serviced.
Yeah.
Because the guy who serviced it for me said, whose sewing machine was this? I said, my aunt. He said, she was a tailoress. So I said, yeah, how did you know? He said, because this is like the Rolls Royce of the singers.
Right.
He said she hasn't bought the normal common or garden singer sewing machines that you buy and you see for sale everywhere. He said she's bought the Rolls Royce, you know, of the machines. He said, don't ever
my
get rid of it.
grandma had a treadle sewing machine because I can remember
I love my treadle.
doing it, and I could spend hours just, you know, doing long lines of...
I love my treadle, but the belt snaps on it, so I need to get the belt sorted out on it.
But no, I used to love it. I used to think it was just so grown up, and...
Oh, I love that. It's like a piece of furniture.
It is. I think they're absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, I did have one that was a hand sewing machine that somebody gave me, but I gave that to a friend because she didn't have a sewing machine. I used to like that as well.
Yeah.
You know, the hand sewing. We did that with it.
Oh, I like the...
This is the treadle, yeah.
You know, when it comes to childhood memories...
I've got a treadle machine, and on top of it is the electric sewing machine. Which I also had serviced.
Yeah.
Cost me a fortune to have it serviced. But it's, I can't remember what it is now. It's a good sewing machine, anyway. My mother paid a fortune for it.
Yeah.
My mother decided she was going to... It was Sewing with Anne Ladbury. Now we're going back a bit now. We're going back to the 60s here. And there was this series on BBC Two, Sewing with Anne Ladbury, and she was doing all these. And my mother was so enthralled with it, she decided she'd get a sewing machine. We had one, but it was an old Singer.
Yeah.
That just sounded like it was an old tractor going through the fields. I've still got that as well. That's up the pantry. That must be as old as me. And so she decided she this Bernina. It is a Bernina. So she persuaded my dad to buy her this Bernina. All singing, all dancing, does everything, you know. She never did any sewing. She sewed about 3 things.
Yeah.
That was it, yeah. And then we went through the phase where she was doing cooking. She bought all these books to do with this woman who used to cook on... It wasn't Mary Berry, it was before her time. It was some woman or other that used to cook. She bought all these books, and I always remember her making this lemon mousse or something. It was lemon. Oh. I don't know if she forgot to put sugar in it or what. Oh. It was all set lovely and everything, but and my dad's going, oh Lucy, I can't eat it. I'm sorry. And she'd spent forever making this blooming thing. You know, you had to do this with it and that with it and the other with it, leave it to set, and then do it again, do it and this. And she spent like all day making this thing. Oh, and it was so tarty. You know, all your teeth go furry.
Yeah.
We're like, sorry, we can't eat it. It's all. My dad even tried sprinkling sugar on it.
No, sometimes if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, does it?
No, I can't think who it was. She was the cook star of the day.
But not Fanny Craddock.
No, it was after Fanny Craddock and before Mary Berry. But she used to have a series. She had a series anyway, and she used to do all this fancy bloody cooking, you know. My mother should have just stuck to playing. My mother could make the best pies ever, and my phone is ringing. And if it says international,
where is it? Sounds like it's...
If it says international, I am not going to answer it.
Got to wait now and see if it is international or a sales call.
033, I don't recognise it. Not answering it.
Oh, the 033.
0333.
Oh,
That's
that doesn't
definite.
sound...
That's not a normal phone call. I'm not answering it. If they want me, they can leave me a message.
Yes.
I'm sick of it. I've got this thing, this BT block thing on PC. So every time a number comes I don't know, I add it to the block list.